Hello future designers, welcome to another tutorial ABCD. Today we'll be learning to do some cooking utensils using our, as usual, the geometric shapes. So first, let me just highlight these and then position them at a place that would use as a model or something we'll look up to or look on. So I'm going to paste it or move it. Okay, so let's see. So we're going to start with the ladder. Okay, so with the ellipse tool selected, I'm going to hold on shift and then draw to desired shape. Then I'm going to select the direct selection tool, click at the top here, and then hit delete on the keyboard to get a semicircle. Okay, so let's do that of the handle. So the rectangle tool selected, I'll just draw here, and then let's highlight all of these. So highlight, first let's round in this. Okay, so with the help of the direct selection tool, just round in the corners of the rectangle. Okay, I think the shortcut is an A on the keyboard. So highlight this and then align them. So they align center. Then I'm going to give this a dark color. Okay, with the help of the eyedropper. Now select all, arrange, right click arrange and then bring to front. That's for the semicircle. So as simple, just two shapes we have our ladder. Okay, for scooping some soup. Okay. Then we would want to do something like a frying. I don't know the name to give to it, but the rectangle two selected. Okay, just going to round in this bit. I'll cancel this. Then I'll select the rectangle tool again. Then I'm just going to draw here. So I'm going to draw some openings here. So rectangle shape here. Then I'll have to round in the corners. Or let's give it a darker color just so we differentiate it from the main body. So rounding it. Then we can just do stretch it a bit. So stretch it. Then you can do controls. So you can do Control C, Control F, and then just with the help of the right arrow key, you move it to the other side. Control C, Control F again, and then we move it again, the other side. So I'm going to do Control C, Control F again. I think for the last, and then I'll move it to this side. Okay. So let's see. So let me multi-select all of them with the help of the Shift key, and then let's align. Oops, this wouldn't work. So select this. So what I can do, let me evenly distribute them. So let me just multi-select them by holding on Shift key and then clicking them. Then let's align vertically. Sorry, this wouldn't work. I think I have to highlight all. Yeah, so oops. So highlight all and then I'm going to align them. Okay, so this works. Okay, so now would want to create like a hole or indent. Let's say a hole in the main body. So creating a hole, so just group them. So multi-select and group them and then highlight all and then minus fronts at the pathfinder. So the pathfinder and then minus fronts. Okay. So you can just Control C, Control F the handle of the ladle and then just bring it here. Just move it to this place. Okay. So let's align it. So highlight all and then align its horizontal align center. Okay. So this doesn't look alright. So I'm just going to move it up and then this should be fine for our I don't know, but let's say for frying fish or meat. Okay. So now let's do that of our knife. This knife seems to be very serious. Okay, so with the rectangle tool selected, let's do the path that would hold the knife. Okay, so with the rectangle tool selected, I'll draw the shape and then just round in the corners of the top. So hold shift, click here while holding on shift and then click here. And then we'll just round in the top parts of the rectangle. So what we'll do now is to we can work with the handle. So I'm going to select the rectangle tool again and then let's work with the blade part of the knife. So draw to desired height or size and then click here and then drag inside. Okay, to get this kind of shape. Okay, so I give mine this color. Then we'll do that of the handle. So with the rectangle tool selected, I'll just draw this. Then you can give it this dark color. Okay. And then let's select all and then align horizontal center with the help of the pathfinder. Then I'm going to select the ellipse tool to just do this circular thing. Okay. So with the shift key being held, I'm going to draw to desired size. Then click Ctrl C, Ctrl F, copy and paste in front, and then resize it. Okay. Highlight all and then minus front with the help of the pathfinder. Then let's position it here. Okay, so I think this is quite okay. And highlight all and then align horizontal center. The horizontal align center with the help of the pathfinder. So this is our knife. You can decide to stretch the blade, okay, so that it looks very long. So you can just double click on the blade part and then stretch it. So this is our knife. Now we are going to do our cooking pot. So with the cooking pot, with the rectangle tool selected, let's do that of the lid first. So draw to desired shape and height or size, and then click here and then click on the other node or round node, then rounding it. Okay. Okay, so this is quite okay. And then well, let's do the main body. So just with the rectangle tool selected, I'm just going to draw here. Okay, and then I would have to give it a color, but let me round in the base first. So click here too, or scene, and then rounding it a bit. Okay, you can see it's taking shape or taking form. Let's give it a darker color value for the lid. Then let's do that of the knob for the lid. Okay, so rectangle tool selected, we just draw a knob, highlight all, and then align horizontal, align center, and then we can move it down and then just go for the ellipse tool again to draw a perfect circle. Okay, this looks big. Okay, so you can still reduce the size. Cancel this. Let me cancel this. Let me see. So I'm going to resize it. So reduce it inside. I think this too big. Okay, this should be okay. Okay, so I can move it inside, and this okay. So let's do that of the handle. Okay. So with the rectangle tool selected, I'm going to click here, draw a box shape, small shape here. Okay. And then select the direct selection tool, click at this point, and then use the down arrow key to move it down a bit so that it gives us something like a trapezium kind of shape. Okay. Then you can just move it inside to control, or better still, I can do, let me highlight all these and then arrange, right click arrange, and then bring to front so that the handle appears to be behind. So Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and then I'm going to flip it along the horizontal axis and then use the arrow key to move it to the other side. Okay, so let's see. So this is quite okay, and this is our pots. That's our cooking pots. Okay, so you can use your eye to just gauge the size or the position of it. You can Ctrl C, highlight, or Ctrl G to group them. Okay, so these are our cooking utensils, and then these are our cooking utensils. Thank you for watching.